Yeah, rest is quite easy, straightforward. ESEAP Conference 2024/report, because basically this is the ESEAP Conference 2024/report is basically where most of us need to write our own report to report back to WMF for the sponsorship that we have received. So even the ESEAP Hub, we also have the reporting page. So just fill up on this page under your login under your username and sign it with your name and your affiliation. Make sure to keep refreshing before you add your comment or input to avoid any edit conflict with other editors. So, okay, next into the schedule. Let me check. Oh, it's Belinda's time. Some people are still going, so I think we need to play some time. Yeah.
Okay, I think I have some slides. Like a well-oiled machine, you know?
Fantastic.
Hi everyone, I thought I would just give a summary from all the comments that have been placed around the room. Thank you so much. We have got some awesome ideas, questions, suggestions. So just while we're waiting for everyone to come back and we present some more of the important information, I'll just do a quick review of what the key themes that we have identified, having a look over the past day at what people have written and suggested. So we will take all of these comments, all of the ideas, we will look at how we can include them in the theory of change document and where they will sit and how it might work. Some of these suggestions are for activities or tasks. Some are bigger ideas, more strategic. So there's a really great range of contributions from you all. So thank you very much for your time, your brain and your suggestions. But we'll just have a quick look, next slide, thank you, at what we've gathered so far. So on the advocacy flip chart, we have had a look, and the summary so far says that we really want to be looking at supporting minorities, so the very underrepresented groups across our region, looking at better internet access. Many people do not have internet access or consistent internet access. Looking at for the hub to help mitigate risks, especially around copyright. I think there might be some other issues there as well. So if you think of something after the conference, please let us know, but particularly around sort of legal obligations and also data governance and data sovereignty, I think has been mentioned a number of times on the advocacy flip chart. So yeah, this is something which the ESEAP Hub is looking to be more active in the advocacy space. And I have been in quite a few sessions throughout the last few days, and it has been raised a number of times about the risks, sorry, this is quite low, the risks of not having an ESEAP Hub to be an advocate for us, for our region. So I think it's really important that the hub is formalised and we can start to contribute more and collaborate in this space. Okay, the community capacity building flip chart. So this is about empowering our communities and building their capacity through knowledge, experience and resource sharing. Again, some great ideas. An online directory. So who does this? Who does that? How can we find the expert in this area? And some of these things exist, so maybe we can tap into those and build our own ESEAP Hub directory. Of course, training across the region. But there are some existing learning spaces and some great resources. I've seen some presentations over the last few days of some amazing learning resources that have been developed, so we can look at pulling those together, or again, a directory of resources to point to some of those places. Another key theme is to really spend more time reaching out to newbies and new emerging communities or new emerging user groups, And I love this idea of a newbie handbook. I was quite new 18 months ago, and I would have loved someone to hand me, this is the handbook that you need. So yeah, we can definitely look at putting together some information sheets or a newbie handbook for those who are looking for direction and where to go. And another great idea, reach out to the Pacific region. We are the ESEAP, is a club for the Pacific region, and this is an area I think that we have not really focused on before. So definitely an area that we can communicate with and see if we can get something happening and invite them to be part of our movement. Okay, next slide. The communication slide. I saw lots of people over here having lots of discussions. So the key themes here, and I love the idea people have actually added something into our byline, our strapline, reducing the communication barriers caused by language differences. And people have been thinking about this and added time zones, culture and distance, which is really great. Thank you for those suggestions. Other key themes were the meetups online, which is something we'll actually be talking about shortly, how to coordinate those and make them more consistent and ensuring that, you know, they do happen on a more regular basis. Having lots of opportunity to meet in person, have more group chat, cultural exchange and conferences. I think everyone has found this conference really beneficial to meet people, get to know people, share ideas. So yeah, more of this. Translation, I think we all know this is something that is really needed in our region. And finally, let's celebrate and collaborate across our region, languages, projects and people. We have so much to be proud of from our ESEAP region. It's quite an incredible place to be. So let's celebrate, let's find the joy in our region. So that one's communication. And again, someone has added the idea of transparency and equity in decision making. So the whiteboard down the back. So this is about building a trustworthy and transparent regional community decision making mechanism and process. So again, we've had some great ideas, have a central public contact point. I think some people are a little unsure of who to contact for what reason. So again, coming back to that directory idea. Have open reporting, have archives of meetings and decisions, have recordings, so people can watch those if they can't be present, and update through monthly newsletters. Looking to avoid conflict of interest, and finally to streamline people who want to input into decision making. So some really great ideas. Is that all? Oh, and then there was our other ideas. If you had something that didn't fit on one of these boards, we wanted to get other ideas. So some of the key themes from that board are improve the user experience with scripts and translation. How do we go about identifying knowledge gaps? I'm sure there are people here who are fantastic at that, but they can really give us a hand. The Hub should keep a list of information on what each country is doing and have examples of great projects, policies, thinking case studies. I think that would be a fantastic idea. Again, a library of experts in our region and some great examples for people to refer to for ideas. Just growth in general. I think there are many countries with no affiliates, no chapter at this point, and just and support the smaller emerging user groups. And finally, again, similar theme, mentoring and orientation for newbies, for those who are new to our movement, to help them really feel part of what we are doing and to help them feel connected to the wider movement. So thank you so much for these fantastic ideas. We will incorporate them into our theory of change. Big thank you for your time and participation in doing that. If you think of anything on your travels back home, feel free to email us with ideas. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I'll hand back to Jodie But give yourselves a clap. Give yourselves a clap. I'll hand back to Dodie, who is going to talk about nominating your affiliate to possibly be the host for the summit or for the conference. Yep, okay. Thank you.
Either you email us or you can write in our meta reporting page, the one that I've shown you just now. All of the input feedback and did that. So proper archiving documentation, is this live recording be available in a recording later in case we wanna play back?
It will be. Currently, the setting sets the video to private after the streaming, but we will fix that later. We forgot to change that setting, but yes, it will be available on YouTube later.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I mean, let's make that as our common practice of conferences from now onwards. Okay, so to the main event for today. First, we will have two big nominations. The first one, which will happen next year.
And second one is the 2026 ESEAP conference.
So we will start with the ESEAP Summit 2025, attended by affiliates only. So with this, we would like to open for nomination, but only those in the affiliate, related to the affiliation of your own specific region or country may nominate.
Only self-nominate allowed. That's what I'm saying, right?
Self-nominate.
Further by the affiliates themselves.
Yes. Okay, so the stage is yours. Whoever wants to come on stage to nominate as the host for next year ESEAP Summit 2025. Be ready with your name, short background of yourself, your affiliation, and then
Whatever is signature.
and then yeah, try to sell your host. Try to sell yourself to be a great host. No one? Oh. Okay.
Some of you might find it boring that this year we're going to this country and the next year we're going to the same country, but that's why we are providing ourselves as an alternative. So if let's say there are 5 nominations, we will be the 5th choice, okay? So just to make that clear. So without further ado, on behalf of the Community Zoo Group Malaysia, we would like to nominate Malaysia as the next host. As I mentioned briefly just now, we today, this year we are in Kota Kinabalu, which is in East Malaysia on the audience volume. We are nominating to be hosting in the city of Kuala Lumpur, or maybe specifically Kompak, still in Kuala Lumpur, which will be in West Malaysia, near the capital city, which is Kuala Lumpur. So the location that we have in mind is the International Islamic University of Malaysia, which also happens to be my university. And it is accessible, well accessible by public transport through the LRT system, the integrated rapid KL transit system, and by bus. And so through this, in sense of the venue now, we do have, first of all, wheelchair accessibility is well equipped in the venue. And we also have appropriate venues for the conference, meaning the rooms and the halls that are needed for the ESEAP, conference, the summit, the strategic summit. So one of the things in the past, one example is just November last year, we held the International RCE Global Conference, which was under acknowledgement of the United Nations University Institute of Advanced Study of Sustainability, which had hundreds of international delegates coming over, and so we do have the equipments and proper facilities for this. And I'm sure we won't be facing the issue of the problem with the live streaming as we faced on the first day, hopefully, because this is something that the staff and the university has always been doing. We also have proper equipments and rooms for meetings. The venue that I'm suggesting is the Senate Hall in the main administration building, as what we've done 2 years ago in one of the conferences, where we will be using the Senate Hall, the banquet hall, as well as the meeting room in the administration building. The three of them is enough to accommodate 200 people, so the less amount of people is definitely enough. And for a proper meeting setting with proper hybrid meeting integration, meaning to say there will be a camera that's fixed in at the front of the hall and proper display of all of the similar displays to this of all of the online attendees and with integrated microphones into the AV and all of that. Simply put, this is our nomination, and we'll also be able to take on visits if needed and whenever possible to multiple places, including the nearby zoo and other places as well. So I think that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Important job once again. Right. So, any other nominations?
Some disclaimer, I'm not endorsed in for Malaysia, just for any conflict of interest.
Oh, yeah.
This is the discussion between India and Wafe, mainly.
We are just seeing.
Yes, you're nothing.
Yeah, you're nothing. You're just human. Okay, come here, Ray.
Okay, second nomination.
Round of applause.
Okay, thank you. I'm Ray from Taiwan. And somebody will know me since COVID-19. Okay, I'm glad and I wish we can invite you visit Taiwan, but consider Wikimedia Taiwan is a big chapter in this region. Maybe we can skip 2025. We can host the ESEAP conference in 2026. It's a bigger conference. And yeah.
This is only for nomination for 2025. Later after this, we will have the nomination for 2026.
Oh, okay.
So you can just talk with
Or maybe I can wait for the next round.
Or you intend to nominate for the 2026 for yourself, right? Or 25. Or you intend to nominate for 2026 conference, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
then see you next time.
Okay. I'll back later.
Yeah, see you later. Round of applause for Ray. We already received the nomination. Yeah, I think he just confused. All right, so any other nomination just for this tragic summit 2025?
Well, I nominated Manila last year, but I deferred to my friend here, my colleague, the special colleague in the PC. And actually, I'm blown away by these facilities expressed by the nominators of Kuala Lumpur. It's quite good. However, you may want to consider once again my city, Manila, because of the ease of access. You have no problem with currency. We accept all kinds of money. We want your money. We have the Philippine International Airport here. And there's a street here, a very busy street, but there's an overpass, a human overpass covered like this. And across the street, you have 5 or 6 five-star hotels. You have the Sheraton, you have the Hilton, you have the Marriott. We have them all. And so I don't see any obstacle with regards to facilities because That's what we aim to do. We want to bring in tourists. So, you just tell me what you want, and we'll give it to you. I just want to say, I don't want to be too much of a sales pitch, but we have hosted the ASEAN. Presidents from all over the ASEAN region have visited our country, and we've had very special conferences between the heads of state. So if it's good enough for the heads of state, I don't see why it's not good enough for us here. So yeah, I would respectfully nominate Manila if you so wish. Although, to be honest, I am very much blown away by the sincere offer of Kuala Lumpur. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dominic.
Any more?
So more nominations for 2025? Okay, we're just, while like we are waiting for nomination, I asked my boss about like the 20, whether we can able to do a solo or something. We asked, but there was like lots of the legal procedures that we have to do. Fortunately, not possible for like the next 2 years. However, I am like kind of getting experience so soon. Maybe in the 2027 or something, we might. But not sorry, guys. Because I want to clarify this because we officially we have to decline in my higher boss level. Yeah, you might know who is boss already because I already told this yesterday karaoke, but yes, I have to say this in serious mind. But yeah, thank you everyone. And any other nomination for the 2025 summit? Anyways. Butch, are you hearing something? Okay, I presume this is
Anyone? Right.
here once,
Anyone?
here twice,
This is the time for you to shine.
3 times.
You don't want to shine? You're shining already.
Done. Okay, are we at to close the nomination probably now?
Okay. Life goes on. So, for documentation, can you take this photo?
Yes, I can, or, yeah, you guys have to, because I'm not the responsible for. Oh, so we just asked the visa requirement. I know Malaysia is just like now, but like the Philippines, you have, Johnny, can you come again and describe about the visa requirements that there? Philippines, we have to still have to explain.
You can open Wikipedia and then type visa policy of Malaysia and visa policy of the Philippines to see what countries require visa to enter these two regions.
People answered.
That's the purpose of Wikipedia. We keep 4 years and outdated.
I know.
Trust me, those visa requirement and visa policy pages in Wikipedia is the most updated among all other sources on the internet.
Oh, great. Right now,
Visa policy,
okay, great.
yes.
Great job. Just opening up for everyone.
So if you want to know,
Sorry for the dark mode. I forgot to change.
It's okay.
so
We love dark mode.
59 days. Only
30 days.
no.
Down there.
Okay.
Oh, outed. So mainland China is obviously about
Okay.
only Taiwan.
Except
Only China, Taiwan, and North Korea for our reason. Required.
Yeah, still interesting. When I've been looking to go,
Okay.
So China and then Taiwan and the North Korea.
Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you for indicating
This
it.
this is for the Philippines, later at least we go to Malaysia.
Malaysia, I think we might be remembering it, so.
You haven't
Any
done it.
idea?
You haven't
You
done
remember,
Timor
right?
Leste.
How you went here?
You need a visa for Timor Leste. That's in the, we have someone here from Timor Leste.
I gotta take a picture in case anyways. But I think in Malaysia, we should not be visiting because we already knew about now need to come here Malaysia probably. Because
Yeah, the visa fee is very minimal and it's good for 59 days. So over there, it's truncated.
so we can get travel visa for
So there's just a minimal visa fee. It's like $50 or something. It's very minimal. And then it's good for 59 days.
What are you maybe able to attract more visitors? They are willing, and they are willing to spend more.
I think it's like the kind of exchange between Congress and the North Korea. Who's gonna 57 for this?
Yes.
I am aware. All right.
Okay, we now we go to visa policy of Malaysia. We need
Malaysia, probably we already know it, but since we are live streaming, it's good to just share once again.
without the. See, Wikipedia need to have a better redirect, so in case people do typo error, it automatically direct here. This is the input for all us Wikipedia editors. Non-Indian citizens can apply for e-visa. E-visa is considered non-visa. You can apply online. It's the one you need to go to the embassy.
The e-visas.
No, e-visa is apply online.
Because a lot of people in Afghanistan, they will. So.
Yes, this one, this one.
But is it e-visa?
E-visa.
Yeah, but I think maybe then they do not have the e-visa.
E-visa is you apply before you depart. That one is considered visa free.
Did anyone apply for visa here and share the experience?
What's the section?
You?
Like China.
Why is there not maybe the since it's of 80%, for example, the list that has been
Because the other ones are like hospital this can enter 20 days, 90 days.
Except Myanmar.
So Myanmar is in here.
They need to apply e-visa.
Myanmar is in here.
Okay, so basically,
Afghanistan.
yeah. Okay, so we only have e-visa for Malaysia. E-visa. Okay, Malaysia is very generous. I mean, they are so welcome to do.
Oh, yeah. I think there is something indicating visa more than that you have to.
Already visa okay.
Physically, so for example, China and India, you guys go already years. Yeah.
Visa is
Hi guys, over here.
60 years.
Malaysia,
Full of India.
Dodi.
Who's talking? Okay.
Malaysia only requires a visa from people of North Korean origin.
Okay.
In ESEAP.
Okay, yeah, that's part of ESEAP still. Never discount that possibility. Is it for in the future?
They all with visa. Oh, really? Visa right, not required visa.
Okay, yeah, this one is the easier part.
Yeah, this survey was very.
No, I think they're not allowed. What?
No, visa required in advance.
Oh, in advance,
Okay,
okay.
the gray.
I only see field countries actually.
e-visa, you just apply online and then bring
This and this, what's this? It's not even ESEAP, so it doesn't matter.
That one is,
Mozambique.
no, Southern Morocco, this is not Western Sahara.
So, the only countries being registered and some,
And
That's the one, in the Pacific,
Guam or,
in the Pacific, that's like one
no, no, Guam is left. This one is Palau or Nauru or,
they have to apply for e-visa, yes.
someone should know better this about this.
Can I please interrupt?
Yes.
Hello, I'd like to interrupt. I attended Wikimania in Singapore last year. We had a discussion about where this year's conference should be. And there were two nominations. One was Kota Kinabalu, and the other was Manila. And eventually, in accordance with the standard type of way things are done in this part of the world, we reached a consensus that it should be Kota Kinabalu in Malaysia. Now we have two nominations. One's another place in Malaysia, and the other is Manila. And I think we should just reach a consensus that it's going to be Manila next year, and then we don't have to worry about visas. How does that sound?
How are you guys thinking?
The initial idea why we want to do online voting so that to make sure the hosts itself are aware what are the preparation they need to prepare before becoming a host so that we don't have any last minute cancellation.
Well, my understanding is that Malaysia is nominated for next year, so it can be a standby if there's a problem. So why don't we just say Manila and Malaysia as a standby and leave it at that?
Can we say it like that? We're on standby. But I mean, if like that, then we need to have that deadline. I mean, of course, they cannot back up like 1 month before the date.
I think, yeah. I think there, like the power group is like the nomination kind of like somehow the back of it. So I think we should get ideas from online. So probably we should get the Zoom comments or the YouTube comments that are there are being agreed. Yes, so that we can just stream in that as well. So
Yeah, so online participants, please, once the voting is open, please send in your votes by naming either the country or the city in the comments in chat.
Like you all request us ESEAP Hub to be transparent, open, involve everyone in the decision making. Again, it should not be self-nominated, it should not be single nomination. So 3 actually is the most ideal, 2 is the very least we can have. So this is the best we can have right now.
and it's making simple between two cities, I guess. But yeah, so we can also have to include online rather than just like the compared to the previous topic.
Okay, so we're going to add the documentation. Here you take the photo already. So we are about to start on the second nomination on the ESEAP Conference 2026. ESEAP Conference will be something like this, more or less, of course, along with what is happening in the next 2 years. Problems to be solved, conflict to be resolved, cooperation need to be established. So we shall open the nomination for the ESEAP Conference 2026.
So any nomination for the ESEAP Conference 2026 can come up to the stage. You can come up to the stage.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're not in the proper place.
Yeah, I'm going to invite you if you support Taiwan to host the ESEAP conference in 2026, and I think Taiwan has friendly people, and we have diverse social, especially friendly for LGBT and each religions. Like Muslim, like any other religion, and also I want to we plan bring you to the second big city called Kaohsiung. It's in the south of Taiwan, and especially in Zuoying district.
There is a beautiful man-made lake called Lotus Pond. And we wish the venue can be let me see, can be the garden village. It's a hotel just nearby the lake, nearby the Lotus Lake. And that there will be a beauty view and very good place to have a conference time. And also travel to Kaohsiung is very convenient since Kaohsiung has an international airport. If you travel from or transfer from Kuala Lumpur, Macau, Manila, and 7 cities of Japan, and also Seoul, all have the international roads fly to there. But even if you just can fly to the Taipei Airport, which in Taoyuan City, and you can take the Taiwan High-Speed Railway, and it's need 1.5 to 2 hours to Zuoyin. So it's very convenient. And yeah, and Taiwan is a very safe place. For we have a good of public security, and don't worry about typhoon because we will hold it in April, and typhoon will come usually in May to October. And also don't worry about the earthquake. Even we might happen. That might happen in Taiwan, but Taiwan's building has been stronger after so many experiences. So if you like to visit Taiwan, we will wish we can get the host term in 2026. Thank you.
All right, thank you. As I said in the chat that we can looking over in order to bring to. Thank you. I'm just opening the chat. Okay, so I can see what online participants are saying right now.
There are some questions from online participants.
Any questions from the online? Please ask.
How we display the visa policy of Taiwan? I think it's better to look at the map so at least we know who require visa. Okay, visa free in green.
Gray, pink, and cyan.
After gray requires visa.
Let's check the Taiwan's ones because we already looked it over because, and then we can go to the next nomination. All right.
Okay.
These are required for many.
You don't need visa.
Yes, as well. I don't think these are one's country, so obviously. Right, so everyone's
Australia.
Yes, Australia and the China, no, the mainland China, we have special things and.
Thailand, Philippines, I think e-visa, that's why it's light gray.
Yes, Malaysia is exempted and Indonesia is.
No, Thailand, Philippines is 14 days. E-visa is Iran.
Oh,
Sorry, South America.
okay.
Jewish.
Okay, this is the fact, it will be part of the decision making process. So we go to the second
Nomination.
Yes. Comment.
from.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would like to nominate Phuket, Thailand. Well, 2019, we done strategy before in Bangkok, but now no more strategy. So that's why I would like to nominate Phuket. Not much words. If you want to know about Phuket, search on Wikipedia.
I think that's pretty short nomination. Thank you.
Okay, visa policy of Thailand.
If Howard is nominated, you should be cheered probably. Oh,
Okay.
we're so entertained. Oh, there are more dreams than easy songs.
Why so optimistic?
Papua and Taiwan. But it's not on arrival.
Visa on arrival, okay, that one is considered free visa. You just need to fill out form and then pay few US dollar.
Oh, yes.
What?
See, that's
No, these great countries will be very tired.
if I say gray, okay, they need to apply visa. Last one is, no, the US territory, Guam, I think. Palau, Guam, Palau, okay. Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia. Orange is,
Visa on arrival.
okay, that one is considered free visa.
E-visa. These are e-visa. Alright. And I think this one is one.
Solomon Island.
So what I can notice is there is also the comment, hey, I want to nominate Vietnam here, but these are three peace. Excellent. I think that's weird. Also in the YouTube, so YouTube, there is a comment for song said, hey, I want to nominate Vietnam here, but business situation here, sorry, it's just a request, that's good.
Which country again?
YouTube, I can show you, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing laptop as well.
Second nomination, Thailand. So any,
Yeah.
Are we considered that as a nomination or not?
I mean, it's not, it doesn't hurt to nominate. And we'll go.
but
Yeah,
but
we-
it actually, someone has to be here from Vietnam. If not, who is the PIC for
Yeah.
communicate in case Vietnam gets
Yes, the
selected?
one who commented, I think it's some.
There is only one
Yes.
person standing for Vietnam.
If
It
from
is-
Vietnam is here, by all means, please nominate. Okay, visa policy of Vietnam, let's see.
Let's say me and my sister. So the next day, my parents will be.
So, Polynesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia, Taiwan, China and Macau and Hong Kong, North Korea, of course.
Like they have a visa of that, or it's like.
This is
Myanmar.
You know,
then
Solomon Islands.
and Timor Leste.
yeah, it's expensive to get married.
Which city in Vietnam, by the way? Yeah, so, Ho Chi Minh today, Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City. There.
That's okay, the talent guy just like, I gotta, it's just cool. Went down, so it's up to you.
Okay, first work later.
Yeah. So, yeah, being, I'm here, first time being, like this. It's time to meet people with some opportunity, big, and and we consider opportunities that we have to get you all understand, but I especially that we consider that we now have never of the Wikimedia event before. And we hope that the have a good sharing thing for that.
It's okay, everyone says from.
Applause for the great nomination from Vietnam. We're gonna thank you on the stairs, or do you want to check? Yeah, he's got it.
So this is actually the aim of ESEAP Hub to bring up all of the underrepresented community, countries or regions which never hold any Wikimedia conferences before to bring their name up in the global stage. Of course, I mean there's always a learning stage, learning curve, but I mean we always here to help each other.
Yeah,
Any more nomination? Any other countries here?
any other countries call for the nomination for ESEAP Conference 2026? Who are you talking about?
Especially who never host any Wikimedia conference. I know. Mongolia.
I mean,
That's not an excuse. Japan?
Many countries.
oh, Japan has been many
Let's check visa policy of Japan.
And Korea as well, we just have to check anyway. For future reference. Might be have a chance to do it anyway, so see.
Cambodia, yeah, Vietnam, Laos, Philippines, Papua New
Tapi itu
Guinea,
yang masa di dalam jadwalkan. Itu juga masa dalam jadwalkan.
South Korea, I think, dictionary, yeah, and relation receivers.
No, they cannot able to enter those Koreas, cannot able to enter Japan. That's what I can say.
At least Indonesia can answer to Japan already. Hong Kong, how are you? Australia can also become. Of course, I mean, this is not a statement where, okay, you're not allowed to read from the books, but this is a very big point that we need to take into consideration, looking at how big our society is.
Okay, so this they look to Japan, I'm not make to approve to see the Korea's visa requirement. Just visa requirement and see how it's still.
And visa policy of South Korea.
Yeah, because so
Which one's better?
yeah, just for fun. And I also want to say in some like the Southeast Asia countries, it is like a competition for the entering the South Korea seriously.
More green.
More green
Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Brunei, Singapore, Thailand, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Japan, Indonesia, Solomon Islands, except for this one. What's this? Vanuatu.
Yeah, it's more than Japan.
North Korea technically allowed, but this not
Oh, North Koreans are treated as South Korean when they are actually escaping from it. That's why it is legally.
Just want to like share a point about South Korea because even though like for us Malaysia we have like visa free, but there's like a viral story like a few months ago about like Malaysians that they have some trouble like entering South Korea because of the immigrations because the immigration now is like a little bit too strict to Malaysians like yes to tell us a lot of questions like some people even got actually refused to go there. So this is just like one of my observations based on like current events.
Okay, so 2 points. So you don't have to, in the conference that you don't have to worry too much because there will be ensured that our foundations provide investment letter saying.
Invitation letter, hotel booking, written
Yeah,
flight ticket.
everything is gonna become provided and then we're gonna get cooperation. And secondly, I know in Malaysia and Thailand, those countries having like the immigration problems and that's why I didn't say I declined before.
I just want to make clear that we are currently 1 minute away from the scheduled time of our closing ceremony. So
Okay.
if there's any more nominations,
Last call, any other nomination? If not, that's it.
All right, nomination is closed. Let's give a applause for all the nominations. Before we voting.
Nomination. We will put this voting page in Meta as soon as possible after this conference, and we will inform you all.
Oh, we are doing a matter.
Then what should we do it?
We're voting here.
Here?
Yes. Especially for 2025, we have to vote here.
please to vote share, raise your hand.
There. Those who wish to vote online,
I can obviously say the for on-site voting has more votes. So we have to vote it here.
okay, so if like that, we will vote here, whoever wins.
We may
becomes
delay a
the-
little bit for closing ceremony.
Any question?
Margaret,
I don't know what countries have been nominated, so.
he will remind you.
We will tell you again once more. I can.
I will display, I'm displaying them on the screen.
Okay, run it on the screen for the ESEAP. For the ESEAP next year. Okay, if everyone wish to have the voting right now, so those who get the highest vote becomes the host, but the second one become the backup. So be ready in case there's any last minute change along the way. So that's.
All right, so everyone please sit down in the seat so that both can be proceed.
We vote for next year first or next year?
Next 2025 first, because we have to do that for that.
Okay, everyone sit on your chair, we will do voting.
Can you able to sit for the response? So whatever,
We are going to run it on the screen.
we will, so. Okay, we're gonna be 1 minute to be settled. After that, we can just start voting. Oh, great, you made it. By the way, while you guys are explaining, the online participants can able to go through the Zoom chat or the YouTube comment. We also gonna be going to count them as well. Okay, so we have to do 2025 first. So I'm not gonna count how many in total because it's still gonna be time spending, but I just gonna do head counts. Okay.
Okay, between who vote one or who vote two, we don't need to ask who doesn't vote.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do doesn't vote. I'm just gonna be counting which one is winner by the head counts and raising the hand. So those voting for the trial approved Malaysia, please raise your hand right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my God.
6,
Full raise hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 votes. I identified the 6 votes, 7 votes. Can you raise hand once again, please? Thank you. Yeah,
Cameraman, please.
8 votes.
Cameraman, please, take a photo of all the votes.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
we need to take photo first. Of the-
Yes. Don't stop, don't raise hand down, just like keep raise your hand, please.
From half of the stage. Option 1.
Option 1 for 8.
The third option, I cannot decide here, so I want to.
No. Just like you did, just like don't, just don't raise a hand if that case, yeah.
If you are neutral, you don't want to vote, just don't raise.
Yes, we are aware that we are like.
I mean, if let's say like, the most number is the one who do not vote, should we, invalidate this vote? Yeah, usually who don't vote will be absent, they are okay with either choice. Abstain. Oh, okay, we ended, that's we abstain. Abstain.
Since 2020.
Okay, then.
Yes. Option three,
Okay,
abstain.
three, yeah. Alright. So for option, are we able to proceed option 2 now then?
Yes.
Okay, so for the 8.
8 of.
Okay, so for the Manila Philippines, raise your hand. Oh, it's gonna be hard to count.
Count line per line from the first line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 21, 22, 23. And 24. 25, 26, 27. It's tough. 55.
55.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then the third option.
Abstain.
So see it like.
1. Abstain. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Any more? 1. Counting twice. 3 times 7.
Okay, with this,
We would like to inform you that, aside from Johnny, most of the abstention came from the Philippines.
So we can announce that you can announce about it.
that's why we have the second option as a backup. In case anything, that's the purpose.
Oh, yeah, you can just
I
tell
mean,
them.
we should not comment on the voting result, we should be neutral.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Neutral. It is serious.
And I'm just a no vote for me, because so there is the 8 vote for the Malaysia Kuala Lumpur, and the 55 votes for the Philippines Manila, and 7 votes for just like abstain. And the rest, I'll just say no vote for myself. So that I can say Philippines Manila is gonna be the host for the ESEAP Hub in 2025. We just will be bring Hong Kong home. It's going down.
Sorry.
Counting like 150 people, so It's not polarizing any like the disruption, probably doing better in the 2026 conference or now.
Kapag kinabang,
Oh, like,
so, yeah, if we will, later we will have like a firm deadline whether Manila can make, is willing and can make it, if not, we will go to the second,
oh yeah, up next, are you gonna up that or not? That's what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's to be the first.
Oh, yeah. All right, so for the next quote, are you guys ready?
Second one for the big one next year.
Yeah, it's ready. So first one is Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Second one is Thailand, Phuket. Third one is Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Fourth one is neutral,
Obtained.
abstain.
Right,
Abstain.
because. Okay, so please help me to head count because it's a little bit hard to me to just do multitasking right now. Thank you for everyone for understanding. And can we shall begin the book now?
Okay.
Okay, then. All right, so for the Kenya one, Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Let's also have one. Yeah.
Venus.
No, I will tell you.
Yeah, I know you last year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm always gonna be neutral because I'm emceeing right now, so
30. Okay.
30 votes for Taiwan. All right, for next, Phuket, Thailand. Raise your hand.
November, so. Being nominated doesn't mean that your country or region failed. You might be told suddenly out of nowhere in case the first nominee
Yes.
suddenly resign.
29.
29.
There are 90 of us here, there are 90 of us here.
Okay,
Third.
Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. 1, 2, 3.
So can you please check on YouTube? Just
Oh,
confirm.
we are checking.
There is one of Taiwan.
Because-
another one.
Because there's no.
One for Taiwan, so 31 points for Taiwan. Make sure there's not someone from here.
Check.
Yushin Joyce. Joyce is voting, so 31.
Okay. Last one.
I'll be at 07. I'll be at 07. Okay, so that's not from here. Then one more vote. Okay, for Taiwan.
And one more vote for Thailand from Gozi.
So one each and one each.
Yongjin.
Is voting?
That's not me. That's not me.
Go.
That's not me.
No.
No. You
And
can.
one more vote for Taiwan, that's it.
Oh, this one.
So there is 2 online votes for Taiwan.
So just one online vote.
Two.
Two.
Maybe confirm this.
Total 2 online vote for Taiwan. 0 for Thailand.
So Thailand is remains 29 votes. Taiwan is the 32% this point.
Yes.
I don't know if the people did that.
Oh, we're gonna be doing option 3 very soon. Yeah, so,
Three first.
all right, so,
That means we need to have a simple majority.
all right, so number 3, Ho Chi Minh City, once again, can you raise once more?
Oh, that's actually Agus. So we should add that.
So 8 votes. And I'll say. I'll say, I'll check for.
Abstain?
I'll say, I'll just gonna move it.
1, 2, 3.
And me.
You're not counted.
Yeah, okay, sure.
MC should not be counted. Okay, 3.
All right, so I'm just gonna wait for online because there's something coming. So I'm gonna wait like the 30 seconds for online because something happening right now. Okay, the voting will be closed in 10 seconds. Or because of online. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait. Yep, so Vietnam gets 9 votes and the votes is now closed. I can say the results. So Taiwan gets 30 of offline votes and the 2 online votes. And we get Taiwan votes, 29 votes for the offline and the 0 online votes, so 29 in total. And the Vietnam Ho Chi Minh City, it has 8 votes in offline and 1 vote for online. And the 3 abstain votes. So we can confirm that the 2026 not strategy summit is confirmed. Sorry. For the Kaohsiung, Taiwan is selected as the 2026 conference. Congratulations. This is 71%.
Sorry, like, okay, it's a reminder, I know everyone is very happy about the result, but the both city, I'm talking about both Manila and also Kaohsiung, will have to go through with the trust and safety review by the Wikimedia Foundation before we can actually confirm the venue and also confirm the city is okay to host the conference.
Yep.
Yes.
Tentative winner probably, so we have to change. So if the Kaohsiung is disqualified, then the second place ticket will be going in, but hopefully that's not happening.
Why not? What's why not?
All right, so
Combination.
how about?
It should be in comments.
All right, so probably those from like before we do the closing ceremony, there should be the photo type between the people from the Philippines and Taiwan can come in for a celebration. Oh,
Yes.
like the
Final,
yes.
final saying.
So go to the 2025 slide and the people from Philippines can come in for the photo, probably no, just nomination. Should be fine.
And anyone from the Philippines and anyone from Thailand, Taiwan, even all of you want to come here also, it's okay.
Yeah, for celebration. Unless you're the money. Okay, looks like not, so I'm just gonna pass over the closing ceremony then.
On behalf of the both hosts, we request for 5 to 10 minutes of preparation because we need to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Okay.
Then
Let's do some trivia time.
let's do some trivia.
Okay. Manila is the capital of the country. In what island?
I don't know. Philippines mainland island. I'm just guessing.
So okay, don't forget to put your critics suggestion everything to the meta page of ESEAP Hub, the one that we show you. Maybe we can show it again one more time. The meta page of ESEAP conference report page and ESEAP Hub. Just open Google Chrome.
Well, that, somebody just makes a complaint to me that I'm, so TM, but just for too much information probably while this is going on. Somebody like the foreigners from like the outside of South Korea knows more about the Korean culture than us living in Korea monthly, really. So for example, there was some people that asked me, do you know the K-drama? Do you know Netflix drama? But answer is, I'm not knowing everything, but like the people so passionate, foreigners passionate about South Korea, they just know all of them, like the recent songs, like recent songs of the UGs or BTS or Ali, everything they knew about that. So just for TMI while they are setting up the conference closing ceremony, any more like the trivia from your country? Okay, I have to talk for more for like the 7 minutes in order to setting up the closing ceremony probably. So I just have a question then. Who took a direct flight to here? One, not too much, I know, because I believe like the many people from like outside this Kinabalu is a little bit hard to reach out. So you guys did a lot of jet lags and like you guys did stay great. Good luck on the returning flight. So I'm trying to say any random things. You guys ready? Nice. 1 second.
Okay, so for any input, comment, suggestion, please write it in this meta page of ESEAP Conference 2024 report regarding especially on the ESEAP Hub, on this voting process, on the selection of the next conference venue. Write your comment suggestion with your signature full name, and then your affiliation. Make sure you log in into your username, not using the IP address.
Yeah,
We will
for
invalidate
security
that.
reasons. Especially in this hotel, everyone gets like a similar range of IP address, so we cannot identify who you are.
I guess we've almost come to an end for this second session of ESEAP Hub, and also
Can you please stall for like 3 minutes more? I need to prepare the slides with it.
Okay. Okay.
Soon after this, we will display a QR code. You just need to scan it, and that will be a page of survey for this conference in general. So please fill that up.
Please
give
visit
us
the like the post-conference survey, scan the QR code, whatever it is up here, and just participate in the survey.
The code is only for the ESEAP Hub.
Of course, it is not that, not perhaps. This is just for help, but like the later they will be also posting on the Telegram chat, so you can just follow it there as well. That's one thing.